So my name is Laura Beltran, and my thesis was on the impact of internship experience on an individual's chosen career path and identity. So a little background information. Personally, I underwent an internship last semester in which I worked with an older demographic, and I did not expect to like it as much as I ended up liking it. So I just wanted to see if any other students at Meredith had similar situations to mine. And then prior research has found that internships have a very positive impact on students because it equips them with skills that they can later use on in life, or they can see if they like it, if they don't like it. So that was a big factor in why I wanted to investigate this topic. The objective was to demonstrate the relationship between internship experience and the current category of identity formation, according to James Marcia's theory of identity status, which is just based on the idea that when an individual is doing self-exploration, they fall into four categories, which are identity foreclosure, identity achievement, identity diffusion, and identity moratorium. And I hypothesized that students who participated in internships would have a better understanding of what career they wanted to pursue, which then would develop a higher sense of identity achievement. For my method, I did have 7 participants, which was a limited number due to the fact that there was only one psychology student actually doing an internship this semester, which means that I had to get some participants from the Meredith Autism Program, which is an internship style like course. So my 7 participants completed a pre-internship survey and a post-internship survey. The survey consisted of questions ranging from, after many doubts and considerations, I have it clearly in my mind what my occupation will be, or some other ones like, the occupation I have chosen is a tradition in my family and I feel I would like to follow the family tradition. All of the questions had their own identity status, so I could really see what they scored highest in and lowest in. And when looking at my results, I was surprised to see that the pre-internship survey, the highest rating score was identity moratorium, which means that they had low commitment to the prospect of a new career identity, but high level of engagement in exploring new opportunities. And post-internship, the highest rating identity status was identity achievement, which just means that they had high commitment to a new career identity and high exploration of possible new career options. I found it super interesting because although it did support my hypothesis, I felt that due to the lack of participants, it didn't really give an accurate enough result. As we can see from the results here, the pre-achievement and post-achievement did go up out of the 4 categories. Like pre-foreclosure, post-foreclosure, pre-diffusion, post-diffusion, pre-moratorium, post-moratorium, all of those went down. But when looking at the pre-achievement and post-achievement, it did go up, but not very significantly. So I thought that was super interesting. And concluding this, internship experience does lead to higher levels of identity achievement, which just means that students who participated in an internship had higher levels of identity achievement post-internship. Although this association cannot be attributed as resulting from the internship experience itself. And then, of course, some limitations was, as I stated, the lack of participants, because it was very limited. It produced very little data, which in result gave us limited conclusions. And the data is based on self-reports rather than objective data. And then, of course, survey fatigue. In the survey, the questions were around 30. So I feel like definitely had some survey fatigue from some participants. And then, of course, the limited time between pre-test and post-test due to time constraints on when the data needed to be collected. So if I were to do this again, I would really work on getting more participants because I feel like that would give me more accurate data. But yes, thank you.